loga, facing over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi, my ninjas. How are you doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fearful, bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I also love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Is it boldly Owamie? Now, my ninjas, you guys know a girl is the one that beats her own face, okay? And my face be beat to the ground. Okay, now I've been having some ninjas asking, oh, can you do a masterclass for makeup? I don't know. But if you guys are interested, comment down below and I can be able to show you guys. Like, you know, I have learned, I'm a self-taught, so I know a lot of mistakes. I know how to rectify those, and I know what works. I know a lot of stuff that do not work. I know affordable products. I know mid. I also know expensive, because you guys know we've been going up and up in this journey of life. So if you're interested, go ahead and comment down below and then I can actually consider it. I'm the one that has been advising you guys to acquire skill. If you're interested, guys, just go ahead and comment down below and let's get on into this channel. Now today we're going to talk about DJ Zinhle. Okay. And so we're also going to talk about this particular video that I actually saw from her TikTok. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and place it here and let's discuss.
I have a question, but also whenever I ask a question la ningayenzi ngami ngoba ngiyanazi nina ngizokwenza ngami or about people in my life ngiyazibuzela nje in general. So ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi, have you ever had a friend, a colleague, family member, or whoever who suddenly stopped talking to you? Now also uyabona ukuthi actually maybe this is not a bad idea. So you just accept the opportunity to stop talking to that person too. Because some people leave thinking you're going to chase them. Kanti nje vele nawe, you are not sure about that relationship. So the person thinks they have that power over you. Kanti they never did. You were just being kind. You didn't want to be weird. But now that they've given you the opportunity, you're going to bangakhulumisa now uyabona ukuthi okay, I might as well. Have you ever?
Now, my ninjas, I think that I'm someone that has come out here and I've spoken to say that I just feel like girl does not give the same attention that her friends give her. I find that she is like always the queen bee of whatever friendship group is happening. Or if she's with a friend, I found that she always... Do you understand? If you get it, you get it. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't. And if you don't get it, then you're just not that girl. You know. But anyway, I do remember the time that I actually spoke about this. And this was actually pertaining to Nadia Nakai's makeup brand and everything. She went on to her Instagram and started posting. I think she advertised her friend that is a fashion designer. And then she even posted Nadia Nakai's makeup in stories, of course. And I saw some people actually coming to me and saying, do you see Owamie? Some people were even literally tagging me, like mentioning me, hey Owamie, is this not Zinhle supporting blah blah blah? I just never really spoke about that again, because I'm like, sometimes I get tired, guys. Like, you cannot leave all your brain cells at home in 2024 and come on the internet brainless. If I spoke about a situation today and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, the person starts doing that thing, does it mean they do it? And then after that, they stop. But anyway, as we're here to discuss this particular issue. For me, I find that obviously we live with friends, we live with family members, we live with whatever. Guys, for me, I am not even going to lie. If I do see that you are actively trying to get rid of me, I'm a very readable person. You can get rid of me kwaloku today. That's one thing about me. So I fully do agree with DJ Zinhle when it comes to this particular issue. And I also do want to just say that, guys, I will not lie. Like in this life, guys, we beg for almost everything. Do you understand? If I am Owamie and I'm not open enough with you guys for you guys to connect with me, you will not connect with me. What does that mean? You won't watch my videos, which means I ain't going to make my coin. How am I supposed to survive? If you are going to work, you are going to work and you have got like a boss, you understand? Even if you're the manager, you still have to respond to someone because not a lot of us that own our own companies. Do you get? So when you get there with your manager, you still need to beg. There's a begging aspect that is there. Would say your manager maybe can speak somehow to you, but as much as like if you were at home, you would have just, or you would have just. You still need to think, well, actually, I still need this job. So as much as I'm going to khalimela linyatso, I'm not going to want to be disrespected, but I still need to do it in a certain way that is kind of begging a bit. Like, okay, please don't disrespect me, but please don't fire me at the same time. You need to walk that thing because you need that job, you understand? So we are begging our jobs almost every single day. Okay? And you expect us to now come beg you guys as friends, beg you guys as family members, beg you guys as, for what reason? For what reason? It will never be me. It will never be me. The only time that maybe you will find me acting or being like I'm begging someone is when I've not realized. If I've not realized that I'm used to calling you, I'll call you, and obviously stuff like that. Because sometimes this is what they do. They don't tell you. Again, as DJ Zinhle said, or like, I was just not sure, but now you gave me the opportunity. They just won't call you. They just won't give you time. They will just make sure that you're the only one that is actually doing the efforts. If you stop with your efforts, it's done. You understand what I'm saying? And so the moment I see I'm the one that always calls. I'm the one that always comes to your house. I'm the one that always do this. I'm the one that always do that. When you are sitting relaxed veil. It's chai, my darling. It's chai from me, and trust and believe the moment I'm out, I'm out. I don't need no stress. I do not. Because honestly, it is the truth. There are certain people that think they actually carry the oxygen we breathe. You don't. You don't carry the oxygen we breathe. We choose for you guys to be in our lives as much as you choose for us to be in your lives. And I think that's something that's very important that you need to know. Guys, friendship will always be two-sided. Relationship, when it comes to boyfriends, when it comes to husbands, when it comes to siblings, when it comes to family, it is a two-sided thing. And at one point or another, someone is going to get exhausted. And I can tell you for free, 1,000% someone is going to get exhausted. The moment they actually realize that, wait a minute, I'm the one that actually makes effort in this chain, trust and believe they are out. But if you are actually the carrier of oxygen and that person survives solely because of you, then you can go ahead and make your actions. But if you know that you are not their oxygen, you better sit down real quick, okay? Because ain't nobody going to be out here begging nobody for anything, So, personally, the moment that I do see, ungati, I'm not needed here, I leave. That's me, Shem. I'm very quick to pack my chair and leave. And I think this is something that has even been spoken here on the internet to say, Owamie doesn't keep friends for long. Owamie doesn't this and this. Something is wrong with her. Or maybe something is right with me. Maybe something is right with me. I refuse to be treated as udot. Maybe something is right with me. I just refuse to put my energy where my energy is not being brought back. I'm so sorry. Why should I be the one that keeps on giving and giving and giving my energy and giving and I receive nothing? I receive 2% of the 100% that I give. You better just go and get the biggest stadium in the world and take several seats of all the seats that are there, because one thing I can tell you guys is that, especially when it comes to me, the moment I sit and I remember the 23rd of August 2013, the day my mother passed away, the love of my life, and I've not spoken to her in so many years, there's no one that is above being cut in my life. I swear to God. So I think what is very important, because if you think that you need to be begged, and this is the other thing again that I'm going to say, guys, is that as adults, in 2014 especially, guys, we cannot be begging relationships with anybody. You can't. Like, you just cannot. It's 2024. There are allegations that load shedding might go as high as stage 16. And when I still think we're going to sit here and beg, that one is something else. I don't even want to lie, guys. No. Because there are people that do that. And another thing, again, what I'm going to say, in 2024, as an adult, you need to be the one that knows how to communicate. If you cannot communicate, if I'm your friend and I'm Owamie and I do you wrong, or you feel like there's something I was supposed to do that I was not doing, but you cannot communicate with me, all you do is that you get quiet, you get into your corner. I'm not the one that's going to come into the cave to get you. I'm just not that type of a person, because I'm also a straightforward person. I will sit down, I may complain at first when I'm looking at this and that, but the moment I make the decision, I'm done. Because in all honesty, guys, I have actually just realized that, especially with someone like me, now this is not even about DJ Zinhle anymore. I'm just simply saying that you need to know who you are and you need to know the type of people that you're dealing with. I have rejection issues, Shibabam, okay? I've dealt with a lot in my life. I have put in a lot of effort into people, and it still did not yield anything. So what am I automatically trained in my mind? No matter what efforts I'm going to put in there, they're not going to come back. They're not going to yield into anything. So yes, I may ask you once. I may ask you a second time, but I'm not coming a third time. Like, are you okay? Do you want to talk? I will ask. If you can't talk, I'll ask you again. If not, ciao, it's done. It's chat. Like, I'm done. Anyway, my efforts have been exhausted and I'm on the other side and I'm done. You understand? Because, guys, it's 2024, Kaloko, guys. We cannot continue running around begging people for relationships or friendships. Maybe the person saw that, oh, I'm a toxic person and I don't want her around me. And then when you're out there up and down, trying to run up and down to try to fix something that is not even there. It's time that maybe we also stop listening to what people say and start watching what people do the most. That is the biggest thing. Because what girl is saying here, DJ Zinhle, girl, I agree with you 1,000%. It's always like that. And whenever it happens, especially with me, if I see that when you're just, like actively going quiet, actively trying to cut me off your life, I'm not someone that you have to like go a long time shame. I'm a very cuttable person. And if you feel I'm a toxic in your life, cut me off. It's okay. It's okay, guys, because you cannot be everyone's everything forever. It's impossible. And again, I think, especially with people that you come across in walks of life, like in terms of you meet a friend. I didn't know you like 10 years ago. I didn't know you 20 years ago. I wasn't born with you. So the same way that I lived without you is the same way I can live with you and without you. And that's how it is. So for some of you guys that are out there and you're very big on begging people for relationships, when it comes to boyfriends, I just don't even have advice for you. Just go see a shrink and go to church and get prayed for, because you are not okay in your head. But when it comes to other relationships, friendships, familyhood, them cousins, them whatever, if someone keeps showing you that I don't want you around, why are you forcing yourself to be around? Like, why? But yeah, I think that honestly is that. And I know that sometimes it's not even a matter of you were iffy about someone. You really wanted a relationship or a friendship with this person. But it just so happens that they now don't want that with you. Or you guys were friends, but they just now don't want to be friends with you. Or they don't want any sort of relationship with you. And they decide that they're going to cut you off. Guys, be cuttable, man. Don't stress. Because now when they have to say, Wuti, can you please not call me again? It's not going to be nice. If a person is not calling you, get the message. You should also stop calling, because it means that they don't want to be talking to you. When they are ready to now call back, they can call. If they have an explanation, they can have an explanation. If they don't, then they don't. You make a decision. Okay, you are unfindable at that time. Am I findable now? Maybe you also are dealing with your own chende at this particular moment, and you don't want any friend. You don't want any relationship with anybody, or them in particular. And I think that that's also fair. So I just wanted to say, unless if you guys walk around with oxygen, that actually stops people from breathing when you walk out of their lives, don't think you're going to walk out of our lives and we're going to now run after you to try beg you, or to try make you guys understand, or to try have us understand why this and that and that. Because we have moved on in so many situations that are worse and more hateful without an explanation nor an apology. So your explanation really, honestly, sometimes is just non-valid. We keep it moving, we continue with our lives, and we live our best lives. And then now if you were somebody that was expecting to be begged, you're going to just have stress, because we're not going to beg and we're not coming to beg. You understand? But anyway, I just wanted to say, please, it's 2024. If someone is trying to cut you off, be cuttable, man. Labora. If they're trying, try. If someone doesn't come to your house, don't go to their house. If someone doesn't call you, don't call them. If someone never initiates, hey, can we meet for lunch? Don't initiate, let's meet for lunch. Don't. And some of you, the problem is you're not busy enough. You sit, you're waiting for who to go out with, who to do that. Start a business, start something, even if it's selling Zimba, have something to stress in your mind. Because this thing of now you just sit, that's when you're going to constantly want people's attention. And it's a problem. But I do just have to say, for once in a very long time, I do agree with our girls, Zinhle. Baya better. And they think we're going to beg. We are not going to beg. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving, Shem. If begging, maintain from some of us, no, it's not going to be there. And not even that way if you're about you. But if you are now starting to show that I do not want any relationship with you, no, I mean, I'm someone that actually, I quickly say, I agree, and I see that, and I accept, because this thing of having to force ourselves to people, hi guys, I guess we force it at work, we beg at work, we do this here, we do that, and now even relationships of people that are around us, no. Someone needs to be around us because they want to be around us. And sometimes, I know like for some of you guys that have good hearts, you will go around and you ask yourself, but what have I ever done to this person? You look at all the steps that you've gone, and it's positive steps, but you just were not getting that. Some people, guys, have got their own inner demons that they are fighting. And sometimes them seeing you happy, seeing you succeeding, seeing you doing what you love, being content with your life, they do not like that. That's why they have to remove themselves from your space, because now they are afraid of becoming witches. Because next thing, the person is now going to Sangomas to try witch you and stuff like that. So some people, you guys, because you refuse to be cuttable, you keep on attaching even when they're trying to shake you off. They will now get to a point where, what are they supposed to do because you are here? They'll go to a Sangoma and bring muti to you and deal with you traditionally. So you got to be very, very careful. Because sometimes it's not that you did anything. Sometimes it's just the matter of their soul or their spirit now cannot handle the fact that you are elevating in life. And maybe they are not. You understand? And so just give people space to breathe. If they don't want you in their lives, please be unwantable and be cuttable. I hope that you guys get that. But anyway, from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yes, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.